How do I enjoy games again? That's a question that I've asked myself multiple times when I, boot up my Xbox or I boot up my computer, whatever it is, or even my Steam Deck. I've asked this question multiple times to myself personally, and I think I've cracked the code on how I actually enjoy games again. I'm going to give you my personal opinions, maybe some tips that helped me out, and maybe it'll help you out as well in today's video. So first off, what I start to do is ask myself why I don't enjoy the games that I'm playing. So what I mean by this is that the game that I'm actually currently playing is BioShock. So say I play this for about 10 minutes and I don't enjoy it. I ask myself, why do I feel this way? Is it because I'm overstimulated? Is it because I am just bored and I'm looking for something to focus my brain on, and my dopamine is just not working right or something? What is actually going on? So I think the problem that I've ran into personally when I don't enjoy a game is that I'm too overstimulated and that my dopamine is through the roof. I'm so filled with dopamine that I just cannot enjoy anything that is remotely enjoyable. It is what it is. So when I get to this point in playing games, I try to detach from stuff that gives me dopamine or whatever. So I start reading books. I start trying to do self-improvement stuff. I work out, I start dieting. I go for walks regularly. I try to keep myself busy and away from gaming as much as possible. Step back for a little bit. If you don't enjoy it, why continue to do it? There's nothing wrong with stepping back from something that you enjoy, but you just don't feel the energy in doing it. There's nothing wrong with that. And the first part is admitting that I don't actually enjoy the game that I'm playing. Why do I feel like I'm forcing myself to actually enjoy it? And I think that's a question that a lot of us have to ask ourselves, especially when we get older. The things we used to do aren't really enjoyable anymore. It's like, imagine like you're my age, say you're 21, and go try to play with a toy. It's not going to feel the same as when you were like 5 years old. We grow out of things. But if this is a true hobby that you want to continue to play, just step back for a little bit. It's not something that is talked about a lot, I think. It's just that another thing I like to do when I've become so overstimulated with video games is try something new. What I mean by that is pick up a game that you wouldn't normally play. So try playing like an indie game, or try playing something that is in your backlog that you've been trying to play for a long time, but you've been putting it off. Another way to enjoy games again is to play games that you know you're going to enjoy. And what I mean by that is older games that you've played in the past that you've sunk hours into. For me, it would be Skyrim, Minecraft, BioShock Infinite, Borderlands 2. Those are good examples of games that I've put countless hours into, and I know I'm going to have a good time when I play it. Our brain likes, at least for my brain, it likes when there's a familiarity to what you're actually indulging yourself into. Your brain likes to be comforted. It likes that, hey, this is familiar to me, and that I find comfort in this. I enjoy it. That's why there's replayability in video games. That's why I like Skyrim, that's why I like a bunch of other games like Minecraft. I binge Minecraft for a little bit, and then I hop off and then hop to another game. That's why I enjoy older games too, is because not only the nostalgia brings me back into a state of where I actually enjoy the games. So the main point on how you enjoy gaming again is to either detach yourself from video games for a little bit and then come back to it, and you'll actually realize that it's a lot more enjoyable when you put it down for a little bit. And then you get that itch when you put it down for a little bit, and you get that itch of, I want to play this game. Your brain kind of craves it after a little bit, after not doing it for a little bit. For my personal opinion and what I've done personally, when I've played a game and I realize I don't really enjoy the game, I step back for a little bit until I crave that satisfaction I get from actually playing or beating a game. It could be old, it could be new, it could be whatever it is. Like I remember when Elden Ring came out. It was a new release at the time when it first dropped, and I played it for a little bit. I tried some of the bosses out, and then I didn't touch the game for a whole year after that. It's not because I didn't enjoy it, it's just because I picked it up one time and I'm like, and I think the reason is because when I was playing it, I only played it for a little bit, but my brain was so overstimulated from just playing video games that I was like, man, I don't enjoy it. So I put it down, and then I didn't touch it for an entire year, which is insane. I spent money on something that I think I would enjoy, but like maybe I don't enjoy it, or maybe I'm just so overstimulated that my brain just doesn't care to enjoy it, or doesn't get. It's kind of like an addiction almost. It's kind of like when you get addicted to something of like say a food addiction. You get somewhat so addicted to food that it becomes sick. Like you become sick of even hearing about it. Like fast food. Like there have been times where I've binged on food, and I've seen a commercial for like a Burger King ad or a McDonald's ad, and I just look at it and I'm like, that it looks disgusting. You know, I think it's the same thing with gaming. I think the same way with gaming. I think that if you become so involved in it, if you put countless hours into it, your brain kind of gets sick of doing the same thing over and over and over again. So that when you try to find new things to play, your brain just kind of doesn't register it as like as a new experience. And like the same thing I mentioned Minecraft earlier. I've started a new world. I build the house, I do everything, I beat the Ender Dragon, and then I get to the point to where I can't really I feel like I can't do any more, and then I just stop playing. And then I don't touch it for about 6 months to a year, and then I get back into it. It's just how I've been gaming as an adult, especially having a 9-to-5. It's really hard to squeeze time into these hobbies that we all enjoy. I mean, it could be anything. People do the same thing with like working out. A lot of us are busy in our own lives that we try to squeeze in any time for our hobbies that we can. It's like I said, it's about like working out. You go to the gym for about 2 months and then you stop, either because you're busy or you messed up that 1 week and then you kind of get discouraged. It's human nature to want to step back and give yourself a breather. Don't stop being so hard on yourself. These are our hobbies. We enjoy these hobbies. But my thing is that we are also human. We can't play video games 24/7. That's just not how we are wired to be. Our survival instinct is to find new things to excite us. And I could even say this with YouTube. I think even with YouTube, I find it fun for about a couple months, and then I take a break, and then I come back to it over and over and over again. And that kind of seems like it's just how my brain is. It's how most people's brains are, and that's why we feel like we start questioning things. Do I enjoy this game? Do I enjoy uploading YouTube videos? Do I enjoy going to the gym 3 times a week? And I'm here to say that it's okay. It's not out of the ordinary to feel this way. And I think a lot of people are so obsessed with the question of why don't I enjoy these games anymore? It's not that you don't enjoy it. It's just that your brain is constantly needing new things to feel itself. It's just how it is. So what I would suggest for someone that's watching this video right now, how you enjoy video games is to play them for a little bit, and then if you feel that you are not enjoying the experience you're getting, step away for a little bit, desensitize, and then come back and you will enjoy it 10 times as much. Just my personal opinion. This is what I've done in my life. Especially my life, it can get kind of busy. That's what I've done. And let me know if it works for you. And then come back and comment on this video and saying how your experience has gone. Anyways, feel like this video's going on way too long, so I'm going to end it. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.